Hello friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a repot with me. I asked you on my YouTube community page if you wanted this to be live or not live, and you overwhelmingly voted for not live. I've got my little ginger soother. I just took a shower. I'm in my comfy clothes and I encourage you to do the same. Let's repot some plants together. I'm going to be repotting some plants as well as cuttings, and I'm going to be doing it, oh there's too many things, these cups. I have wanted to go all clear for a while now. It is pretty difficult to find inexpensive clear orchid cups, so I've decided I'm just going to make my own. So you can do this too by just going to Winco and buying this brand, which is upside down on your screen. And then I also bought a larger cup as well. I didn't know how much I would need, but I figured it's just like good to have extra. And then just something to cut some holes in it with for drainage, obviously. I have quite a few plants here I'm gonna be repotting, and as well as like a ton of cuttings. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe you've been binge watching my videos and you just forgot to hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the community. Also, I have YouTube memberships, which are only $5 a month. And tonight we're actually having a game night. Well, not tonight as you're watching this video, but tonight as I'm filming this video. If you want to play free video games online with a bunch of people who really like plants, come hang out with us. It's only $5 a month. And then we're gonna repot some of the things in my little terrarium right here. And I got these cute pots recently. I thought we could put my string of spades in one of them and maybe a Micans or a Hoya in another. I also right here have this little Ilsamanii chonk. And he is struggle busing, but not like dying. So we're just gonna let him dry out and then I'm going to pot him up. Hopefully he'll take off. He was doing really good, but he just didn't have enough roots. So here we have my little rehab philodendron white wizard, and this dude I think should be ready for potting up. I've had him in this Ziploc baggie and towel for a while. Oh, I miss this. You guys, I haven't sat here and repotted plants in a while. I know a lot of other YouTubers do this often, but I really don't because I usually don't love repotting, but I didn't feel like I had to do it this time. I like woke up today excited. All right, please roots, tell me you've come a long way. Please. Yes, I don't know if you can see that, but we got some roots. Now we just gotta be careful. Oh yay. Okay, well I didn't realize there was polyfill in here. A little bit more unfortunate, but that is fine. Okay, well we got some roots. I'm gonna cut up this bottom chunk down here. Wait, shut up. Oh wait, it tried to put out a new plant. Okay, hold on, we have to do surgery. Hold on, this might be our thumbnail right here. You see that? There's like 3 new plants trying to come in and I just like haphazardly ruined them. Let's do surgery. It is really hard to cut through polyfill fibers, you guys. He's trying to put out 2 new growth points. Cool, we're gonna isolate this baby, I think. The new baby's coming in. That's pretty bizarre, huh? Wow, okay, I don't know what to do here. Well, no matter what, I'm gonna separate right here, I think. Okay, he might lose some more leaves, but that's fine. So you guys know, if you ever like do a fresh cutting of a plant, you need to know that if you cut without a bunch of roots, you're probably gonna lose some leaves. People do this all the time. They sell fresh cutting of their plants, and then essentially what happens is they ship it and then the plant arrives dead to the person who bought it, and then they're like, oh no, I don't know how this happened. It must just be shipping damage. No, it's not shipping damage. You cut a plant and you didn't give it enough roots. That's why I never, ever recommend buying freshly rooted cuttings unless you're gonna do it in person. There's another node right there, so we'll cut here. We could probably get a couple more of these wizard babies. I don't know why the store I bought this from didn't do this. Oh, that's cute. The stem on the inside is pink. Okay, this guy also has another node right here that didn't get used, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut right here as well. All right. Now we got our little white wizard guy, and we got 3 little chonkies. I'm gonna put these in a box and try to get them to bop, you know what I mean? This one definitely will. He has like a node coming in right now, which is exciting. Cool, well I'm glad that the little plastic bag did something. I'm gonna pot this one up, I think. We need to let these sit for a minute. But you, sir, I think you can get potted up. Let's do it. Okay, so I got these cups, which I just told you about. Where's my squizzers? Okay, so basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut carefully. Do not cut yourself. Some little holes in the bottom right here. I usually do little triangles just because it's easiest. Also, like, I posted a TikTok about how I do my plants in clear pots, and a bunch of people were like, roots don't like to see the light, like blah, 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 blah. Which is like not correct in my experience. There's a lot of things that are like wives' tale, like a wives' tale in plant collecting, and I don't know why, but I think that's one of them. Maybe there really are some plants out there that don't like their roots to be seen. Every single plant I put into like a clear pot just thrives, so I don't know exactly. Also, listen, it doesn't need to be cute, okay? It just needs to be functional. And I'm just gonna cut some little slits up the side. Just like a couple little slits, nothing crazy, just like little. I made for myself. It's completely dehydrated, so when you water your plants and you leave like stuff dehydrated like this, and listen, I couldn't find a lid, okay? You're gonna need to like really soak your plant because the soil is gonna be hydrophobic. Why when you buy soil in bags, it comes kind of moist so that it can absorb moisture. Soil will naturally become hydrophobic. My soil is a very well draining mix. Okay, but now we're gonna put our guy in. So I did used to do this with water bottles, like plastic water bottles, but I decided to put a cap on buying the plastic water because there's literally no reason to. So next we're gonna do this guy. Now, I have had this dude in this little pot for so long. This is a Florida Beauty. So I think I'm gonna try to cut it open. Ooh, okay, it worked. Try really hard not to cut myself on the sharp plastic. So the cool thing about my new pots that I'm gonna do this in, whoop, there we go. So pot bound, wow. They aren't gonna be this hard plastic anymore. They're gonna be like super easy cups to cut open. This is what you call a plug, and it's literally holding the exact same form as what it was in. So now we're gonna put our plug in a slightly bigger pot. I'm thinking this one. Or should I go up a whole size? You know, let's do small and then eventually we'll get to the large one. I'm gonna keep him in the moss though. I don't want to disturb the root system. Also, I've been starting to pot up plants in moss and soil together. I know it's time to repot my plants when they literally just stop growing. Plants will do that when they are too root bound. Normally plants like to be root bound, like I said a little bit earlier. It will encourage faster growth. However, there is a point where your plant will be too root bound and it will no longer be able to grow. That's exciting! Upgrades! Upgrades for everyone. I was actually disappointed. I thought I'd have a lot more plants to repot than I actually do. Okay, let's do this guy. So he was in here, but I'm actually gonna keep him in this pot, but I'm just gonna replace this moss with soil instead. I'm gonna put a little moss at the very bottom. But this guy, he's just not like growing as fast as I would like. I also like to use bark to like prop plants in pots so that they won't like fall over. Basically, if you want your plant to sit a certain way, orchid bark is a great way to do that. There, see, it's standing up and there's literally nothing even in the pot. Okay, so my issue with this guy was that he wasn't retaining enough moisture because he was just in the moss and that was it. But now that he's in soil now, he will be able to maintain moisture better. And this is my Syngonium albo podophyllum. Okay, so now I got some of this leftover moss. I think what I'd like to do is put the Ilsamanii chunk in it. You need something to root in, but I'm gonna cut this cup. And we got a teeny little cup. Let's do dirty moss. Oh, I'm so smart. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna teach you what dirty moss is. I learned about this when I went to go visit Botanicas. Basically, dirty moss is when you mix soil and moss together. It makes it extra nutritious. You literally get the moss dirty. Sick. All right, dirty moss. Thing is it's like it's already got a shoot. So I feel like I should be able to get it to root because it's like it's growing a shoot. But I don't know, we'll have to see. Like he was growing and doing just fine, but I think he might have gotten root rot. Here's our little baby Ilsamanii. Just kind of bopping. So I'll mist this probably daily and keep an update on it. And if it doesn't improve, it'll improve fast if it's going to. And if it doesn't, I will put it just in a perlite box and just pray. Next on the list, I'm going to repot. I have a variegated in here, I have a variegated boy. I have this variegated watermelon peperomia, but he's becoming pretty darn heavily variegated, so I'm gonna take him out of here and I'm gonna put him into an actual pot. So this dude, I put him in here a long time ago. Hath been in here for a long time, clearly. Have just like a chunk of something in here. He's my little variegated peperomia, and I can't believe I saved him. I've been rooting him for over a year at this point, and I'm proud of the guy. What can I say? We've been through a long life journey together. What a guy. Cool beans. My variegated watermelon peperomia. Okay, now we got this loser here, who is another one of my lads. I'm actually gonna pot up this guy to sell. I'm gonna be potting up a couple of these dudes to sell. I think I'm just running out of space, you know? All right, I think the last one to do, like for real over here, is gonna be these dudes, which I'm very nervous about because I am pretty sure a spider lives in them. But as you can tell, they are ready to be potted up. Okay, so here's my trash can. You're gonna see some dead plants in it because things happen. Dump it upside down into this thing. Are you there, Mr. Spider? I don't see you. Hopefully you've moved on. There's no roots even in the bottom there. I'm gonna put them in one of these clay pots. Like that's what the brand is called, clay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to show you the trash and the pot at the same time. Okay, I'm not scared at all. Mr. Spider. Wow, my trash smells bad. I need to take it out. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some soil into the pot, obviously. And we're gonna take this strong, very long straw. I'm gonna put it, let's get rid of some more of this piece. All we need is the spot with the bulbs, like that's it. So just gonna make it tiny, and there we go. Okay, and we're gonna stick him right there. Now we're gonna do the other one. So, and I got a feeling that's where our spider is. Okay, let's use our shears. Sir? Sir? So you guys are probably like, Ashley, if you knew there was a spider here, why didn't you just kill it? Well, the answer is simple. Why would I kill something that's just trying to live? Also, most spiders are tiny and harmless, and they actually protect your plants from things. And we're gonna plug it in, ahaha, right there. Cool. Now we have an extremely long string of spades. Cool. Sick. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna string it around inside this little pot just a few times. And our goal is that we want it to kind of take and then start growing in the pot more. This is what I do with my string of hearts, and it works pretty well. Now all you have to do is just keep this top part moist, and I'm gonna put a little bit more soil on top of it, and then we should start to see some stuff happen. So, yep, string of spades. I'm actually gonna hang this in my window with my other string of hearts, so they'll be together, and we'll have more string of friends than ever before. Okay, so now what we have left is all of those losers. And these guys are little, so we're gonna do our best here. I have this perlite. I thought I had more, but I don't, which is unfortunate. These ones aren't gonna have any holes in them. Okay, so then you're simply going to just take a Hoya and put it in there. That is literally it. And you're gonna leave the cup like that so that it kind of keeps some of the like extra humidity in. There's our Matilde. I'm just gonna shake it around until the roots just go under the perlite. All right, let's do Biacensis. Wait, a bee. Oh! That is a huge mess. Now I have to vacuum. Okay, here I think we have what is a Philodendron heteroecium variegata, I think. We'll find out when it grows in. All right. We got a Serpens. Cool. Serpens is done. All right, Weird Mystery Hoya. Dunzo. And I got a little Rosita, finally, for the last one. Cool. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna keep these wet. So we are now going to handle these Steras. So these are the Monsteras I brought back with me from Arizona. They've been like this for the last 2 months, and I wrapped up their root ball in a trash bag so that the root ball wouldn't get like totally destroyed. I have a need now because they aren't doing what I want them to do, which is so terrible. Right back in there. Amazing. Wow. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay. This one is the disappointing one though. Like really disappointing for me, at least. This dude is super hella variegated on this leaf. Don't even know if you'll be able to see it. You cannot. Hella variegated. Like it looks like it's from my Monstera. And what I've decided I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it because it has produced 2 fully green leaves. Here's our cute little root ball for this side. And my battery's about to die. Hell yeah. So I want to try to cut this back because it's given me nothing. Okay, you are not variegated. It hurts me to do this, but I really want you to stay variegated. I normally wouldn't be this rash, you guys. I just want you to know. I already have a very large variegated Monstera. Personally, I just want to see if this one's gonna do anything. But the other one that I have that I got in Arizona is doing really well. It has continued to put out more variegated pieces. All right, so I did knock this a little bit. So I'm just gonna keep it here, this little splint, until it like heals itself back up, which will happen. So yeah, that's my little Monstera guy. I think that that's actually it. I am gonna water all these plants with liquider. It's awesome. I'm gonna water all these plants now because they need to be watered. You need to water plants after you repot them. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put liquider in them. Liquider is awesome. It's the only fertilizer I use. It's great and it's super easy to do. Before we wrap up this video though, let's handle these boys right here. All right, took our lad and I stuck him on in there. And that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me while I take care of my plants and repot them and stuff. I had a great time. Thanks for vibing with me. Don't forget to check out Liquidert. Helps my channel out a lot. Also, join the YouTube membership thingy and like and subscribe. And I'm kind of brain dead right now, so I'm just gonna go. See you later. Thank you so much for the extra channel support to the Planted Cauliflower, All the Green Places, Botanicas, and Carissa Lawrence.